Hey guys, welcome back to Misc Monday, and we're doing a sleepy Miss Monday. This video will be uploaded probably pretty late into what's technically Tuesday, but it's not Tuesday until I sleep. But anyways, we're playing All Our Broken Parts, where you experience a story-driven adventure game as a robot doctor. In a city of robots, illness is looming. Crack open ports and units attract causes. Diagnose, repair, and cross paths with robots and stories. Uncover secrets buried in the past and future. Discover the truth that makes each robot unique. So yeah, this game looked pretty interesting, so I wanted to check it out. It's like a RPG visual novel type game. Alright, let's get right into the game, guys. I know I shouldn't be here, but I still have plenty of time before I wake up. Come on, hold my hand. I know I'm not holding onto anything, but I like to imagine there's a hand there. I also like to imagine the seawater washing over my toes, the sand slipping away beneath my feet. But that would be too much, and I'd easily wake up. Sister, I'm scared. I remember that feeling. Endless deep blue stretching to the horizon. The bottomless sea below felt like nothingness. But it must have been a good feeling, right? You knew you were on a boat. The rocking was like the chair on our porch, like rain beating against the window. The wind was strong, but you know Dad would always bring you home, right? Home. I know it's nearby, but now isn't the time to imagine it. Why are you holding on so tight? It's not like I'm going anywhere. I'm sorry. I'll take you home. Just stay with me for a while. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. Alright, don't say it. I thought I could save you. I tried to grip tighter, but I only touched my own fingers. Sister? Sister? Take me home, sister. Doctor. Vital stable, authorization acquired, commencing surgery. Whoa. Connecting. Welcome to the recycling pre-processing assist system. Establish connection. Is anyone there? System ready. Awaiting power. Why can't I move? Patient 47 is ready to power on. Wake up. Who's there? Mom, is that you? Oh. Cough, cough. Ooh, oh. What is going on? Patient 47, you're undergoing pre-processing at the recycling center. Please cooperate during the procedure. Of course, I will cooperate with the procedure. Who's talking? This body feels so awful. Doctor, there's something inside my head. Why can't I move? I remember I was just... Get out, this body feels so awful. It's an acute prototype leak. Locating the abnormal module to inject a sedative command. Plug in the cable and to find the abnormal manual. I guess here? Connection to the express module. Cascade signal flow detected. Entering isolation mode. Not only detected due to interference from the module. Okay. Error warning. The memory, maybe? Rejection-induced necrosis detected. Please resolve it as soon as possible. Module integrity 44.9%. Product leakage 27.8% corrupted. Doctor? You will save me, right? Inject the sedative. Doctor? Injecting sedative. Command now. Injecting. Running command. Please wait. Doctor, I'm so sleepy. It will be over soon. Running command. Please wait. Command executed. Refreshing. It disappeared, Doctor. Thank you. Prototype leakage 35.2%. Cough, cough, cough. Warning. Cascade data flow detected. Was I too late after all? Doctor, it's back. I can feel it in... It's in... Is this... Am I back again? I know. I remember. How could this happen? How could... No one ever told me. It's in every single module. The prototype is leaking. Initiating data isolation. Of course. I will cooperate. What are you going to do? Sending you back to where you belong. Logic module. Logic module. Isolated prototype leakage 43.1%. Sending a motion module. Prototype leakage 1%. Isolating memory module. Doctor, I feel so sick. Able to shut down memory module. Unknown cause. Prototype leakage 87.9%. Retrying. I can't breathe, Doctor. Unable to shut down memory module. Unknown cause. Prototype leakage 92.2%. Retrying. It's leaking too fast. There's no time. Preparing for module removal. Patient 47, the following conversation will be recorded. I'm about to remove your memory module. You will fall into a coma. I am now asking for your consent. What? I consent to your request. No, Doctor, I don't want to die. I must die. Recycling must be completed. I want to go home. Mom. I'm sorry. There is no mom. Is this the only tool I have? Oh, I have to do it all the way around. There we go. Alright, phew. That was almost a disaster. Is it over, Doctor? What? How are you still... Why am I still in this body? This isn't how prototype leakage was described in the manual. This has to be a nightmare. This has to be a nightmare. Hey! I need to wake up. Anomaly detected. Reapplying power now. Is it stable? Next. No! There has to be a way out. Mom, save me. Once more, hang in there. Can you hear me? Wait for me. Mom, don't leave me behind. The patient has lost consciousness. This is bad. Come back to me. Don't die on my watch, I guess. Damn, how many times am I gonna shock this dude? Come back, please don't. Let me die, 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 let me die. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh my good God. Kill me. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. A nightmare? Chapter 1. Was that loading a can of tuna-fish? Cool. Yeah. It'd be even better if we got a vacation after the annual review is over. Working from dawn till dusk, just to make our data a little more valuable. Might as well get recycled early and be reborn sooner. Hey. Huh? Yeah. What do you mean, yeah? You're not listening to a word I'm saying. Why are you so distracted? Ah, you're thinking about that thing, aren't you? What thing? What else could it be? Everyone's talking about it now. The runaway guy. The runaway guy? Oh, right, I forgot. You just transferred here, so you don't have news access yet. Check this out. Hold on, let me change the channel. Whoa, can everyone change the channel? It's a new feature called, what is it? Frequency layering technology. Every entity sees it or an image. Pretty cool, right? It is currently still at large. Ah, this is the one I was talking about. 3 days ago, the entity broke free from control during the recycling approval phase, and its whereabouts remain unknown. All entities are advised to stay vigilant and actively report any leads. Information that shows the entity is a registered problem individual, claiming to have found clues about the sea and trying to locate it. This is a reminder to all entities, the sea does not exist. If you experience any cognitive deviations of this nature, please seek medical attention immediately. Ah. Hey, what's wrong? I'm fine. Then why are you always... Ah, I'm so stupid. You had that nightmare again. Yeah. It's alright. It's fine. It's alright. It's in the past now. After the honor review is over, I'll take you somewhere nice. Aren't you still short a lot of points? Hey, no sweat. I'm top 3 in my group. Or maybe top 300, I mean. 3,000? Worst comes to worst, we'll just do it before the annual review. Hey, it's gonna be fine. At least, don't think about what comes after the annual review for now. Just focus on getting ready. Alright, here's hoping. Wishing us both luck on the annual review. Run cool. Run cool. Who's that girl? Or robot? It seems our doctor doesn't know what time it is. Supervisor Ingrid? 7:15 if I recall correctly, and record time is 7:30. I don't think I'm late. I don't care what time it is. Arrive before the patient. That's what any doctor should do. Sorry, I'll be in earlier next time. Good, keep it that way. Don't forget, not every district is willing to take in a problem individual. It's sighed softly and swiped directly to the very bottom of the holographic tablet. Your performance improvement review is complete. As for the metrics, you scraped by. Looks like you're in luck. However, you still have an improvement observation period. What? You must continue to comply with supplementary rule number 93 to 301. Treated entities must be fully capable of resuming normal work before returning to duty. No treatments beyond standard protocol. No leaving clinic during designed hours. No. Until when? When I say you can. So never? Don't think the annual review is just temporary. Your joining has brought a lot of instability to my jurisdiction. You should remember, I'm the one who saved you. You could be recycled by the company at any moment. You try to say something, but only part your lips slightly. Its brow remains furrowed, but the corners of its mouth twitch, offering you a contemptuous smile. Anyway, don't let a single patient get recycled by the efficiency review department. Get back to your post. I have other quasi-problem individuals to deal with. You don't say anything more and enter the clinic without looking back. Damn. This is a cat, tuna fish. Snorting voice. I want to accept the entire department's evaluation being affected just because of your strange illness. Timothy voice. I'm not sick, Professor. I just wasn't paying attention. I'll be more careful from now on. I'll do a great job. Believe me. I used it. I don't care how well you did before. This means nothing to me. I have said this many times. This is your last chance, understood? If you mess up again, you will be recycled. I don't need to tell you what that means, do I? I don't want to be recycled. The company has spent a lot of resources training you. Even if you don't care yourself, don't embarrass me. Listen. Pepe, I am helping you. You have always been the worst performing art model entity. To keep you, I am bearing a pressure you cannot imagine. Get a physical checkup, receive treatment, whatever you do. Get some rest tonight. Yes, supervisor. It's Pepe. It didn't sound like an easy one to deal with. Ah, you heard all that? I'm sorry. Did I disturb you? Not at all. This is my job. Tell me, what's wrong? What seems to be the problem? Problem? There's nothing physically wrong, but my recent performance has indeed been awful. I don't know why, but I just can't seem to communicate clearly with VF. It was the same this time. I tried so hard, but the images UF produced just wouldn't pass. UF? Is that some sort of drawing tool? A brush? Ah, sorry, doctor. I wasn't being clear. It's a built-in drawing module. Look, my eye. Ah, one of them is indeed different. Let me check the database. Unstable Fusion, a non-steady state fusion module, is an image generating agent developed by the Happy Can Company's tech department. Widely equipped in the company's art model entities, it is highly welcomed by the art department, and has greatly increased the company's image output. This is a module I haven't seen before, but an agent installed in the head of another agent? I mean, isn't that a bit redundant? Weren't you already capable of drawing? We were already model specialized in drawing, but later they said we weren't fast enough, not specialized enough. So they installed this agent for us that only draws. It doesn't get tired, it doesn't get distracted, and it generates images dozens of times faster than I can. I talk to it in my head, and it operates my hand, drawing the pictures I want. For example, doctor, would you like me to draw you? Then let's stimulate your work process. For example, generating an advertisement for canned food. What kind of canned food? Ah, sorry, doctor. I forgot to qualify. UF requires a more detailed description to start working. Anything is fine. I don't really understand it, so you decide. Then let's suppose we're going to draw ocean fish canned food. Ocean fish flavored canned food. The ocean no longer exists, but you can continue. Then we'll draw a mermaid leaping out of the sea, holding canned food in her hands. How does that sound? Give it a try. So the sea should have lots of dense waves, and the reflection of the sky, merging the sky at the horizon. Then UF. Oh, good God. It's done. This is it. This isn't the description I gave to UF. Where is the mermaid? Ah, I see it now. It looks like something with UF's color generation went wrong somewhere. It shouldn't be a problem with UF, right? They say this module is very advanced and doesn't usually malfunction. Hard to say. Come to the treatment room and let's check it out. Oh God. So let's say logic in emat. Locate Pepe's UF module. Well, here's the UF module right here, so be this one. This thing covering left eye, this must be the UF module it mentioned. Unstable fusion image generation module. Check. Check complete. Compatibility error detected during rendering process. I knew it. There has to be an issue. Let's do a deep scan. Authorization denied. A+ clearance required for deep scan. A+ clearance? It's just an image generation module. Does it really need to be this strict? Well, I recall that, even for high security modules like this, the operation log might still hold some useful information. Retrieving logs related to the compatibility error. Retrieval complete. One recent record found. Image required from vision module, running image recognition ability, non-blocking compatibility error detected, unrecognized color format, critical image recognition complete, relevant records printed, unrecognized color format. Alright, since this error originated from the vision module, I should be able to find some clues there. Vision module. Error warning. 2 errors detected. No color signal detected. Anomalous visual output from unknown source detected. No color signal. Anomalous visual output. Granted, art models probably endure heavy visual strain, but to this extent, isn't this a little exaggerated? Anyway, I should perform a deep scan in the imaging window to be sure. Deep scan authorized. Whoa. Why is it in black and white? Is there something wrong with the diagnostic equipment? Let me double check. Doctor, no need to check. This is normal. Normal? It's been like this for a while, probably ever since the UF module was installed. But it's not a huge problem. This happens to all art model entities. So that means the UF module could be causing art model entities to lose their color vision, and this happens to all of them? Yes, all art models. It's just that everyone else has adapted, and I'm still too slow. Wait a minute. I'm a little confused. Is my understanding of art wrong here? If an art model entity can't see color, how can the higher-ups expect it to draw promotional art? Doctor, you misunderstood the same way I did. The company has already issued a directive. Efficiency is top priority for art. I really am very slow at everything. I need this module, the UF module colors, the work automatically anyway, so I don't need to see colors myself. Got it. Art only isn't my area of expertise. But this doesn't seem to have anything to do with the UF module's error report. It says there's a abnormal imaging here. That means I should be seeing incorrect images or something, but aside from the visual being in black and white, there doesn't seem to be any abnormal imaging. Maybe I missed something. I better run another check. Still nothing. The images look perfectly normal. Did I make a mistake? Doctor, I think it's best if I just show you this. What? I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to hide it on purpose. I just thought it wasn't a big deal. I don't know how this works either, but as long as I... Do you see the blue sky outside the window? Ah, this is that abnormal imaging. How are you doing this? I don't know. I just remember these colors. Remember. Doctor, you must have some precious memories of the sky, too. Do you remember what color the sky was in that memory? You surely remember, and so do I. The color of the sky isn't something easily forgotten. Wait, an error pop-up just came through. The memory sent data to vision and generated these colors. What? Data? Doctor, I don't understand. It's as if something is using memories as paint to color the things you see. I might have a lead. I need to run a color vision test on you. I need you to observe a few more things. Just repeat what you did earlier. Okay, Doctor. Pepe, do you see that poster? That was the first ad I drew after I got the UF model installed. Skincare motor oil. So the UF drew this. I was wondering. It seems like the company's art got weird around that time. That was my fault. I wasn't used to the UF, so I wanted to use my stylus to draw instead. The supervisor only noticed at the very end. It yelled at me and made me work overtime to redraw it using a UF model. Doesn't the company prioritize efficiency first? Isn't redrawing it slower? That's what I said too, but the supervisor told me entities must work according to standard procedures. At the time, I just couldn't understand it. It's got so mad its face turned red as the sun. That's certainly a peculiar metaphor. Whoa. This one is generating color strange. The plant? Pepe, do you see that pothos? Doctor, your pothos is growing really well. I had a potted pothos when I was little. Dad said as I grew up, this pothos would grow up with me and become a pothos tree. Too bad. I still ended up killing it. I felt guilty for so long. Back then, I really believed a little sprout could grow into a tree. Alright, I think that should be it. Let's go take a look at the memory module. I should search the memory module for the punch tape I just collected. Alright. Okay, readable memory tape detected. Deep scan authorized to read tape. Let's do a deep scan. I need to insert the punch tapes into the slot and read the memory. Alright. These memories must be related to the abnormal colors in her vision. Oh. That's good. Oh, there we go. Pepe child. Doctor, look, an elephant. Pitution, where? Ah, that cloud. It really does look like an elephant. But how do you know what an elephant looks like, Pepe? I saw one in a museum. It was a huge, huge elephant specimen. A boy told me elephants could be bigger than houses. You have a very active imagination, Pepe. Imagination? What's that? There is a part of our brain where imagination comes from. It lets you see things that aren't really there. You'll grow up to be an artist, Pepe. An artist? What's that? Look, Doctor. Now it looks more like an airplane. The connection between these memories and the abnormal colors. I think I'm starting to get it. I'm not. Sunset between two friends. It's so beautiful. Shh, don't talk. I never knew the city looked so beautiful from this angle. I told you not to talk. It's a shame. This is our last summer. If only we could still sit here forever. Ah, it's a little sad. Just as I thought, these are all very colorful memories. Is that her painting? With a friend? If only my job could be drawing. If only I could draw forever. Haha, maybe we won't feel that way once we join the company. I heard nothing makes you happy anymore once you join the company. That won't happen. At least drawing brings me pure joy. That 9 to 5, dead in life, I think I'd actually go crazy. Haha. I hope you're right. I know I'm right. If the company is that awful, I just won't work there. Doctor, please stop. My head hurts so much. A headache. Looks like this is the root of the problem. Lesion? Image vision anomaly. Maybe it's because you can't receive color feedback, so your prototype is producing a data stream that wants to see color, or rather an urge to see color. With this data leak, your vision module acts like paint, using the colors from these memories to colorize. Oh, okay. Interfered with by these abnormal colors, the UF module can't generate colors correctly. You mean my imagination is interfering with the UF module? You could say that. According to the manual, the best course of action right now is memory vision bridge color pathway severance. Oh. Severing the color pathway between your memory and vision. That way, these colors won't be able to enter your vision and affect the UF module's work. This part is relatively easy to solve. What really concerns me is that thought. Thought? When we were doing your visual check, you said when I was little, my dad told me it would grow up with me. Do you remember? I just want to confirm something. When you said when I was little and dad, what exactly did you mean? I almost forgot. I was never little and I don't have a dad. I'm an entity. That's a relief. Please don't forget that. I don't want you sent for recycling due to a prototype leak. But I won't be able to imagine those colors anymore. The only way I can keep drawing is to never see colors again. I thought just taking some pills or changing my coolant would be enough. Don't worry, it's just a minor surgery. I just realized it's been so long since I last drew anything. Don't use the UF module to draw? I mean just drawing, not drawing for work. Doctor, can an entity that can't even tell the color of the sun from the color of the leaves still draw? I'm sorry, drawing isn't my field of expertise. All I can say for sure is that this procedure is the best way to get the UF module working normally again. You're right, Doctor. I'm sorry for losing my composure. It's fine. Take your time to think it over before deciding. Until then, you can always just Doctor, I'll do it. Are you sure? Yeah. The sales contest is really important to the company. If I mess this up, I want to keep drawing, even if it's with the UF module. Alright, if you consent, please sign this surgery form. Let's head to the treatment room. She looks so sad and dejected, dude. Fuck. Let's begin, severing the memory vision bridge. Ah, my eye. It hurts. What's wrong? That's strange. This shouldn't cause any pain. Phew. I think it feels much better. It's not over yet. Just to be safe, let's do a follow checkup on the vision module. Let's see. One error detected. No color signal detected. Lost connection with memory module detected. Looks like it worked, but according to the manual, I still need to confirm it myself. Deep scan authorized. Pepe, try again. Can you still see those colors? Are they just gone? Looks like it, but we'd better repeat it once. They're really gone. I'm still a bit unused to it, not being able to see colors. When I first realized I could do this, I should have known this day would come. It's just my fault. I just never wanted to think about it. Alright, anyway, if the follow-up results are as expected, we can wrap up now. Of course it's gone. What was I thinking? Just in case. Pepe, how about you try drawing that picture we described at the beginning again? You mean the mermaid? Let me try. Yep, there it is. It finally looks normal, right? Yeah. That's great. Thank you, Doctor. Finally, I can finally finish my work. How are your eyes? Any discomfort? No discomfort, but it feels a bit strange. Is this what it feels like to not be able to imagine? It's actually pretty nice. Much better than I imagined. That's good. Kind of ironic, Doctor. Did you know? Mermaids were actually imagined by humans. Humans have it so good. They can imagine freely. If only I could become a mermaid. You... Don't worry, Doctor. I know I'm an entity. I won't forget. I have to go, Doctor. Goodbye. Now is not the time to rest. Oh. I just hope this was worth it. I hope so, too. That was really fucking sad. Jesus Christ. Pepe, you haven't left yet? It's getting cold. Winter is coming soon. The weather is indeed getting colder, and winter is indeed supposed to be on its way. Robots can smoke a cigarette? Smoke and exhaled vapor mix together, drifting off into the air. Yeah, it's getting cold. Aren't you going back to work? Pepe doesn't look back, just staring blankly up. Do you like winter? I like it. I don't know. I think I like it. Pepe continued looking up as leaves fluttered down in front of it. I thought I did too, but I realized I seem to like summer more. Or rather, I just can't bear for it to end. It's a pity that even the longest season has to end. This is a data fluctuation in the emotion module. But yes, it exists. This feeling, does it really exist? Yes, what we call feelings is just data flowing through the emotion module. It's a little unstable. You need to relax. Pepe lowers her head, then raises it again after a moment to look back up at the sky. Leaves flutter down in front of her. Oh, she's gonna catch one. Doctor, what color is this leaf? It's already turned yellow. The leaf slips through her fingers and gently drifts away. Goodbye, leaves. Pepe glanced at you, gave a faint smile, and turned to leave. Ouch. God damn, man. A gust of wind blew past, and leaves fell gently to the ground. Oh. Is it time to go again? I'll wait until after work. I do wish there was a little bit of ambiance, like wind blowing or something like that. Loud music, blinding lights. Everything is so annoying. Good evening, what can I get for you? If you don't know what to drink, you can try our neat double, thanks. We have a discount on mixed lubricant today if I just want a double neat. Thanks. Alright, double neat it is. The bartender shrugged off the rejection, left a drink on the counter, and retreated back into the shadows. You downed it in one gulp. The world became quiet. Only blurry, hazy sounds remained. That is a safe sound, which means no sound at all. An enjoyable sound. Drinking so fast, carefully don't burn out your digestion module. I didn't think doctors had anything to worry about. How did you know I'm a doctor? I don't think we've met. Many entities can't smell it, but I can. The scent you have is different from other entities. Scent. Ah, scent. Some bartender modules have that emotional receptor. Don't rely on it too much. It might scramble your emotion module. Don't you want to ask what you smell like? You smiled gently. I can tell. You were planning to say it anyway. Smiles too. A bright smile. Take a guess. You have the same scent on you that I do. Alcohol. Trouble. You say that to every entity, don't you? After all, everyone comes here to forget something, right? That's what alcohol is for. But I can smell it. The things you want to forget aren't things that a neat can fix. Of course not. Can any problem really be fixed anyway? You have nightmares, don't you? The same dream over and over. Am I right? How do you know? Like I said, you have the same scent on you that I do. Come on, first one's on me. Consider it a drink for myself. How about it? Sure. Let's get one thing straight. If there are any side effects, you can just report me. Relax. Is that a single tear? What the fuck? Don't drink it just yet. You look at the glass. The liquid swirled inside the glass, reflecting a psychedelic array of colors. What kind of drink is this? It's your own emotion. My own emotion? This drink will bring those memories you've been repressing into a much sharper focus. Wouldn't that just make the nightmares even worse? Doc, if a patient gets damaged irreversibly, what do? I'd offer 3 approaches. First, if the damaged component can be replaced, replace it. Second, if the other components can compensate, find a way to make them do so. And third, you took a sip of your drink. If none of those 3 work, I would advise it to voluntarily apply for recycling to improve resource turnaround efficiency. Such a standard doctor answer, but you haven't even mentioned the third one yet. Let's get back to your question. What would you do? First, I would tell it, if it's already broken, then let it stay broken. Just pretend you were made that way. Aren't we all like that? We were made to break. Crying over the wound will probably just make the rust worse. I was built to solve problems, not provide emotional support. Doctor, have you ever noticed the door in your dreams? The door? Everything in a dream is a projection of the prototype, right? You should know this better than I do. Dreaming about exams, being naked, losing teeth, flying, being chased. But one thing is special, which is the door that cannot be opened. Cannot be opened? Why is that? I don't know. It's different for everyone. What do I know is, since it's a door, there must be a way to open it. Even dreams have basic rules, don't they? Then how did your door open? I don't know. The pretender picked up your drink and took a gentle sip. But I think you might know. Go ahead and open it. I don't think it's as bad as you're imagining. I remember you said that was my emotion. You don't mind, do you? A little, actually. I'll treat you to another one next time, but let's not overdo it tonight. I have my own problems to face too, same as you. It picked up the glass, it just wiped clean and turned to leave. I think maybe you need this. Is that a tarot card? What is it? There should be data about it in your prototype tarot cards. I don't really understand it myself, but since it's a prototype issue, maybe a prototype solution could help, right? Give it a try. Draw a card. Middle. Flip. The card depicted an entity with its hands bound. Its expression was serene, yet its posture was strange. What's this supposed to be? The Hanged Man. You're holding it upside down. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. It's an entity hanging upside down by a rope tied to its ankle. What does it mean? I don't know. Like I said, I don't really understand it myself. Then what's the point of it? Humans used it to uncover their hidden thoughts. Anyway, the entity on the card represents you. How you see it is how you see yourself. What did you see? You don't have to tell me. Just tell yourself. Alright, I should get going. Still have to work to do. Weren't you just working? Right. You looked at the card in your hand. You flipped it over and examined it closely. The color of the drink in your glass seemed to be shifting. You stared at it, lost in thought. You downed the rest of it. Oh, am I going to fall asleep at the bar? Why, yes, I think I am falling asleep at the bar. Cool. Sister, as long as you're willing to put in the effort, broken things can always be fixed. Like getting sick? Like getting sick. And what about you, sister? Me, I'm afraid it's going to take a lot of effort to fix me. I want to try. I don't mind the effort. Then you better grow up fast. Hey. Hey. Cold hand slaps your forehead. Ouch. A boy in khaki pants stands before you, his clothes stained with random ink splotches. Coley? What? How could you fall asleep in class? I had a really weird dream. I dreamed I became a doctor. Your grades are so good, I'm sure you'll make it into medical school. Your sister will be fine too. You'll definitely cure her. But don't worry about your dream right now. We have important things to do. You said you'd fix it today. Come on. Who? Are you still half asleep? Well, can I go back? Are you still half asleep? Hurry up. The boy eagerly ran out of the classroom. Hey, wait. Where am I? You stand in an empty classroom. There's no one else here. The only sound is the gentle fluttering of the curtains. Let's observe. The outside window. Blinding sunlight shines in your eyes. Suddenly, you can't see anything. Then you feel something brush past your face, and you step back. It was just the curtains. Observe the blackboard. There seems to be some writing and notes left on the blackboard. You think the content should be simple, but upon closer inspection, you can't understand any of it. You feel a bit panicked. The hallway is empty, with distant sounds of playful laughter drifting in occasionally. A gust of wind sweeps by. The window rattles in its frame, making a soft rattling sound. The wind stops. You're standing in a long hallway. The sunlight looks nice. A girl in a hoodie is drawing on the glass. The girl is mixing colors on the glass. Seeing you approach, she stops drawing, looking embarrassed. What are you drawing? I'm sorry, I'll wipe it off right now. No, I'm just curious. I was just thinking about the color of the sky. The color of the sky? Isn't it blue? That's right, but there are many shades of blue. Sky blue, aqua, royal blue, navy blue, cornflower blue. There really is a lot. You're right. It should definitely be cornflower blue. Me? Anyway, let's mix the other color first. The girl started mixing colors by herself. A very ordinary small town. In the distance are clusters of small buildings. You feel a sense of familiarity, as if one of those buildings is your home. The sunlight shines on you, and it feels warm. You look around the hallway. Behind you, it leads to a stairwell. In front of you, the hallway widens and extends with no end in sight. Let's continue to the stairwell for now. A long hallway, dim and repetitive, leading who knows where. Familiar color emerges from the darkness. You are standing in a long hallway. The sunlight looks nice. A girl in a hoodie is drawing on the glass. Oh, okay. I'll go back to the stairwell then. You stand in a dusty stairwell. The roof seems to be right above. Let's go up. You stand on the roof of the school building. The view is open. The sun beats down hotly on your head, and the breeze is warm. The circular corridor of the observatory tower above, and Coley is leaning against it, lost in thought. Hey, come up here. Who did you say we were going to fix? Are you still half asleep? Who are you trying to fix? And you want to be a doctor. I must be half asleep. Coley points at the observatory. You said it yourself. You were going to fix this. The observatory? Why? Come on. You said it yourself. You said you'd fix it for her. For her? But where's the entrance? Why is the door gone? That's weird. How are we supposed to get inside now? Check. Window. There's a row of windows below the observatory. Inside it looks like a dusty corridor. There are no doors at either end, nor there are any windows. It's strange. It seems no one has ever been inside, and no one could ever get in. The circular corridor is very high. You walk up to Coley. Did you find where the door is? Not yet. Huh? What do we do now? We were so close. Look afar. Do you see that mountain over there? Uh-huh. You know what? South of the mountain is the sea. Isn't the sea to the east? It's just a metaphor. South of the mountain, as long as you walk far enough, you'll always reach the sea. You squint and look hard into the distance, but it seems to be shrouded in some kind of fog. Anyway, let's find the entrance to the observatory first. So I'll go back downstairs. You walk down the stairs. The fiery sunset shines through the glass, filling the air in the hallway. Whoa. You're standing in a long hallway. The sunlight looks nice. Girl? The girl is focused on adding red to the sky, not noticing you approach. Did you draw this? Yeah, but the color still isn't quite right. Cornflower blue. It's always just a little off. Besides colors, can you draw anything else? The girl didn't seem to hear you. Go. Oh, I couldn't go down? Yeah, they can do the hallway now? Yeah, girl. Talk. Leave. Go into stairwell. Go up. A fiery red sky, like an oil painting. You stand on the roof of the school building. The view is open. There seems to be a familiar, sleep-inducing smell in the air. Check. Window. There's a row of windows below the observatory. Inside it looks like a dusty corridor. There's no doors at either end, nor are there any windows. It's strange. It seems no one's ever inside. Check ground. Hey, the ground is paved with the dark, dirty, heat-insulating tiles. The sun has made the floor burning hot. Where is the door? What are you looking for? How could the entrance be on the ground? You notice something in an inconspicuous corner. Obtained cornflour. You straighten up, your shirt is soaked with sweat, hanging heavily, letting in the chilly air. Check, look in the distance. At the edge of the town is a small green hill. Beyond the hill is another small hill, and beyond that hill is another small hill. I guess we can go back downstairs and go back to that girl. Did you draw this? Yeah. Cornflower blue. Give her the cornflower. Is this for me? I hope it's worth it. Smiles. It will be. Just close your eyes. There we go. The girl is lost in thought looking at her artwork. Besides the colors, can you draw something else? Something else. Like a door that should be there. Ah, I know what you mean. Smiles. But the thing you're looking for behind the door, I can't draw that. You realize that from here, you can see the observatory through the glass. The girl dips her brush in paint and continues painting while humming. The girl is focused on adding colors while you approach. The girl continues painting and humming, not hearing your voice. Yeah, fair enough. Go up. Look at that! The boy looks up at the sky in excitement, his mouth agape in awe, showing no intention of leaving. Are we not going to the observatory? Go on, that's where you belong. Check. Window. There's a row of windows below the observatory. Wait. Inside it looks like a dusty corridor. Next to the windows, a metal door has appeared, left slightly ajar, as if it has always been there. Go up. A detailed metal door is painted on the wall. It is slightly ajar, and familiar rustling sounds come from inside. You feel something surging deep within your memories. You know that if you go through this door, you can never come back. Hey! The boy suddenly turns his head to look at you. This has happened many times before, you know. His expression changes and suddenly you can't see his face clearly. You shouldn't have come back. You look away from him and put your hand on the doorknob. You stand in the dimly lit circular room. In the exact center of the room is an astronomical telescope, looking as if it hasn't been used in a long time. The room is dead silent, with dust covering the floor and the table. Observe. Calendar. A few numbers are printed at the top of the yellow calendar, a 2 followed by many zeros. You reach out to touch it, and the pages crumble like a dry leaf. The page underneath also has a few numbers printed on it, looking just like the previous one. Observe instrument. These instruments look a lot like the tools you use for work. No, do you actually have that job? You're just a student. Desk. Something on the dusty desk catches your eye. A worn journal. The edges are curled, making it look like it's been flipped through many times. It's filled with notes and sketches of stars. They appear to be written in 2 different handwritings. One is casual and elegant, but the other childish and neat. You seem to have once been very familiar with the patterns and names of these stars. Turn page. The further you read, the more mature the childish handwriting becomes. Starting from a certain page, the content abruptly stops. Only the names of unsketched stars are left behind. Your chest tightens with anxiety, as if something in your memory is refusing to surface. You toss the journal aside. I observe the desk again. Can I read more of the journal? Okay, no. Telescope. It's covered in a thick layer of dust, and its screws are molted with rust. Was it really this old? The sound of dust echoes inside the telescope's cavity. You squint, trying hard to see clearly. Closer. Your body feels as though it's fading into the darkness. Are those all the stars? Why is it still so blurry? It's too old, probably too hard to fix. Look, it's even leaking here. How am I supposed to fix this part? Let's go. We've had enough fun here anyway. No, there's definitely a way to fix it. There's still some time tonight. I'll take you home to look. No good. You said you wanted to look through this one. If it can't be fixed, just leave it. That's not what you said just now. Sister? Oh, there are the waves from the beginning. You're back. Did you fix it this time? You feel your hand being held. You've grown so much. I shouldn't have come here. But the more I try not to dream about you, the more I... Your fingers clench tight. The object in your hand is round and hard. There's a telescope that hasn't been fixed yet. This is the reason, isn't it? You look very tired. Sister, you already know. In reality, not everything that's broken can be fixed. This is why they wrote you into my prototype. One that can never be fixed, a regret that can never be fulfilled, a stubborn, paranoid defective. It's okay, Ruth. I know what you're doing here. I know what you're here to do. The hand gives you an encouraging squeeze. You're an amazing doctor, and that's enough. Sister, I miss you. I want you to be with me. Hold me. Take me to fly kites. To look at the stars. I want to fix it. I miss you. I want you to be real. It's just... You say nothing more. You stand up. The sea breeze blows against your face, salty, making you feel nauseous. Sister. The sea breeze blows against your face, swiftly swallowing your echo. Splash. You throw the object in your hand far into the sea. I don't owe you anything anymore. You never owed me anything. Your sister's voice becomes unstable. I never owed you anything. Your sister smiles. Her voice grows distant, as if it's coming from the other side of the door. Time to wake up, Ruth. This guy. Is it late again today? Doctor. Doctor, help me. Cole? Doctor, I'm in trouble. My head, my head, my head. Your head, what's wrong with it? Don't panic, take it. My head is so cold. What? Does your head feel cold, empty, lonely, or suffer from anxious attachment disorder? Put on a solid brand hat and give the top of your head a real treasure. What is this? As the ancient human saying goes, a wise entity knows when to cover up. Who the hell came up with that pitch? Buy now and you can enjoy. Stop. Did you come over to your old friend's place just to badger me to buying another one of your hats? What the fuck? Hey, what kind of talk is that, Doc? Do you really think I'm that shady of an entity? You wound me. I just wanted to cheer you up a bit. After all, I know you have been sleeping well for a long time. Alright, guess I still can't hide anything from you. For someone so loud and obnoxious, you're surprisingly observant. Of course I am. It's a good thing you have me. I could tell at a glance that your lack of sleep is because of a problem with your head. My head? Yeah, your head is swelled up from necrotic terminal sensors. But today is your lucky day. I present to you this limited edition multifunctional big head minimizer, guaranteed to effectively solve your big head problem on a visual level. Only on a visual level? Wait, my head isn't big. Well, then the problem is still that you haven't bought this multifunctional big head minimizer hat. Once a hat covers your crown, your worries will simmer down. It'll become the smartest entity in town. Where did you copy that pitch from? Alright, I still have to work, so stop bothering me. Please give me a break. Thanks to you, I have more hats in my closet than clothes. If you really need my help, you can come back after work. Heh. I really don't want to bother you, but sadly, I might not make it to tonight. What's wrong? Is it because of the annual review? I'm out of a job. Our whole hat department. It's over. It's all over. Hold on. What's over? Something you've never owned. A hat. Going right over your head. Wait, no, what? Are you still worrying about hats being useless? For warmth, only interior entities need that kind of feature. Again with this. Hats. They have broken free from vulgar practical value, becoming a symbolic representation of premium high-class models. Give me a break. Only one top-tier hat could be custom-made per entity, Doctor. Can you do something other than puns? Besides, it's not even funny anymore. How do you sell anything with skills like this? Not funny. Try this one. An apple got sick and went to the hospital, but got kicked out. Why? Can you stop telling these jokes for even a second? What is going on with you today? Ah, ha ha ha. I guess my jokes aren't very captivating anymore. Seems like I'm really falling behind the hat times. This is really not right. So, sorry, I'm a bit under the hat. Cole? I don't know if I caught a hat or what's wrong with me. I think I had a bit more of a hat-take. The patient seems unable to stop using terrible puns. Come with me to the examination room. I need to check his expression module. There might be a problem with the humor unit. Okay. Yep, check it out. Let's see. Check completed, no critical errors found. Humor unit normal. Sadness expression unit normal. Anxiety expression unit normal. The humor unit is completely healthy, no errors, no warning, just high usage. Could it be that the patient is telling jokes voluntarily? Doctor, could it be? Are you here for a checkup voluntarily? Looks like I have to bring you under control. Disabling humor unit. Humor unit disabled. Try saying something else. Did you know, Doc, when you see a doctor, actually the doctor who sees you? That's strange. The humor unit was disabled, so why is it still telling jokes? Could it be? Analyzing raw sentiment signals. 9%, 12%, 4%, 99%. Ha, just as I thought. The joke isn't something the patient said. It was injected. The semantic signals from the sales module, they should all be coming from here. Let's check the source of the semantic signal. Starting the humor unit. Check the sales language extension. So right here then? Yeah. Check it out. Since we have a normal signal source, emotional module, logic module, semantic organizing functional normally, review process functioning normally, tone functioning normally, no errors found. As a tuning module, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. Let me look at the frequency domain data extracted earlier. Analyzing signature of the signals. Signal component analysis. Logic module 0%. Unknown source 88%. Found it. Seems these jagged spikes are why Cole keeps telling jokes. Let me try inverse calculating its origin. Looks like an emotional signal. Could it be that there's an issue with the patient's emotions? Doctor, my head spends every day in the cloakroom. How can my emotions possibly be bad? What does that mean? You see, usually when I put on my hat, my head is in the cloakroom. Enough already. Okay, doctor. Anyway, let's head over to the emotion module and check the source of the signal. I'm assuming emote is emotion. Yep. Check complete, no critical errors found. Warning, abnormal emotional signal level fluctuations detected. Further transmission complete. Primary emotion, sadness, anxiety. What exactly happened to you, Cole? I need to see why you're generating so many humor emotions. A nervous signal. Why is it different from the calculation just now? Doctor, is there a mistake? In theory, no. This is the emotion you had when you just said that. Specifically, what are you nervous about? Doctor, I'm not nervous at all. Just thinking about getting a checkup without knowing the result makes me feel so relaxed. Is he like opposite, like right now? Really? Doctor, what I meant is any normal entity would feel nervous visiting the clinic. Fair enough. Getting nervous at the clinic is a normal part of robo life. Could the problem not be the source of the signal, but the processing? But the equalizers checked out fine just now. I must have missed something. Let me think. Sales modules should have an extra language processing module. I'll go check it. I'm assuming this thing right here? Oh, that's vision module. Check it out. They're all functioning normally. The effector array is performing well. The baseline waveform is stable. Now proceeding with step-by-step debugging of the effector array. It tickles, Doctor. I'm attaching the debugger to you. There will be a little static electricity. Now let's see what happens to the emotion signals in the language processing chain. Okay, this is the raw motion signal. It looks like it's already been compressed. Compressed? What does that mean? It means the patient is suppressing their emotions. Next, I'll turn the test mainspring, and you might see some things during this process. That's an emotional recurrence. It's completely normal. Everything is normal. Your expression loop as a whole is healthy. Now we just keep turning and winding the key. Until the tester finishes running the full loop. Wind the clockwork until the final mark lights up. What's wrong, doctor? It's not a thing. Everything is normal. I'm just marveling at how massive your prohibited word list is. Oh, shit. Wait, right there. Who modified this and why? I need to go back and take a look. Let's see who's modifying this waveform. And here? What is this thing? Why is there no information at all? Bit Crusher. 97.3%. I see. There's an add-on knob installed here. No wonder, no wonder. A 90% conversion rate. That means right now any emotion signal you have is being forcibly compressed to a distorted humor signal. This is what's making Cole unable to stop telling jokes. What's that, doctor? I don't understand. Simply put, this knob can turn any emotion wave into a joke, and right now it's turned all the way up. Let's try turning the knob off first. Please turn the knob clockwise to turn it off. Error. Reset 903. Let me try that again. Nope. Error. Reset to 903. Alright. Of course it won't turn off. Automatic adjustment has failed, and it can't be turned off manually either. This is a temporary device. Whoever installed this thing for you definitely didn't intend for it to run long term. Cole, who installed this for you back then? I don't quite remember. It's fine, I can look it up. Doctor? Let's see. Designation Cole. Type sales model. Issuing authority district. FELI city. So 1, factory physical qualified. 2, chief complaint, occasional expression stuttering. Examination shows no significant abnormality. Follow-up in 30-day advised. No subsequent symptoms. Chief complaint, occasional expression stuttering. Suboptimal prototype / emo receptor. Compatibility, excessive anxiety signals. Temp bit crusher installed. Follow-up in 30 days. 5 plus 344 days. Follow-up patient absent. That explains everything. The doctor back then just said if I installed this, I wouldn't have to worry about stuttering anymore. Did the doctor not tell you to come back for a follow-up? They did. And did you go back? No. When you had it installed 7 years ago, the doctor must have told you to come back for a follow-up in a month. Why didn't you go? Because I felt fine all this time. Just because you thought you felt fine doesn't mean your body was actually okay. Why didn't you listen to the doctor? After the emotional data is output, it needs to receive feedback to clear out. For the past 7 years, every single compressed emotion you've had has just been piling up in your expression module's RAM. Let's take a look. Doc? Let's run a deep scan on the expression module and see how bad the blockage is in your RAM. It's probably pretty bad. Oh, my head, it's so itchy. Unreleased log list. 3 of 37,806 records? Oh my god. Some protection interrupted. Please free up memory. See that? Those motion logs compressed by the equalizer over the past 7 years. They're all still stored right here. They've been continuously piling up for 7 years, and they just happened to get jammed today. And here I thought it was because of last night. What really happened last night? It's fine if you don't want to talk about it, but Cole, those emotions won't just vanish. They've just been stockpiled somewhere. Over time, they've caused a blockage, making you unable to express yourself anymore. 7 years worth of genuine emotion built up has completely jammed your expression module. Okay, Doc, looks like I'm gonna have to tell you my inside scoop. Don't go spreading it around. What if I told you at first... What I told you at first was true. I don't have a job anymore. The hat sales line got shut down. Ingrid was conducting my annual review at the time, having me do a mock pitch. You know, I'm a star salesman after all, worthy of an Ingrid reviewing my personality. But I didn't expect 2 groups of guests at one table. Just as Ingrid was getting tempted to pay out of her own pocket, in they came. You can stop now, they told me right when they saw me. From now on, you and your team will wait for instruction. They? The efficiency review department. The efficiency review department? Yeah, that bunch of ruthless reviewers who wiped out half the entities in District 118 last time. Anyway, 7 efficiency review department guys squeezed in all at once, packing the place. You could say it was a roaring effort. Don't jinx it. You'd better not let them hear you. I thought our district was pretty far from 118. Why have they been so active lately? Did Ingrid not tell you in advance they were coming? That's the fun part. Ingrid's in trouble too. Worst case scenario is it gets dismissed. Huh? Ingrid looked terrible. It was gonna kick them out, but they said, we need to talk to you too. Then they went into a small conference room. I heard them arguing, Ingrid debating something. I watched her go from totally justified to arguing on principle, then at a loss for words, and finally being handled strictly by the book. It was utterly ridiculous. Show off with your idioms, why don't you? Don't laugh. That's really what I was thinking at the time. It was probably right then that my anxious little processor just burned out. So that's why you came to me. It all makes sense now. It probably is somewhat related with this one pass. The emotion log completely filled up with the remaining RAM. But that temporary modification you had 7 years ago is the root cause. Why did you insist on getting this mod? You saw the logs. I was too direct and kept offending clients. I needed to be funny. After all, I'm a naturally funny guy. If I just play to my strengths, wouldn't that just be making the best even better? I understand, but you can't pretend those problems don't exist. Now we need to solve this together. I need you to release those accumulated logs so you can properly express your true emotions. After that, I can help you adjust the modifier's intensity, but how you actually use it is up to you. Alright. Going back in. Releasing logs now. Release the blocked logs in the expression module. Gotcha. Releasing logs. Releasing complete. 37,806 records released. Block records 3. Please release them manually. Start manual release. The interference from some of these logs is too strong. I'll need to identify them manually. Interference. Yeah, these are the things you wanted to say but held back on, covering them up with the jokes. And you use a particularly large amount of jokes to cover up some of them. Alright. This one looks like a log about anxiety. Connect to the target characters and separate them from the interfering characters. Control left click to repel characters, right click to attract characters. Wait. Oh, there we go. Cole, are your sales record for the semester going to be 0 again? Who said that? I'm definitely sold. Hey, what are you saying? Show our bro Cole some respect. He actually sold the hat. Damn, who'd buy it from it? Could it be that nerd? Ha 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 ha. Hey, you guys, don't say that. Guys, look, this TV head can't even rap. Whoa, run away. This TV head is gonna explode. Wahahaha. Stop it right there. Cole, why are you running around in the hallway? Will you ever quit? What excuse are you gonna make up this time? Fine, I'd like to see what kind of nonsense you can spin. It's them. Was... Teacher, I'm not running around. I'm just mobile communication. Mobile communicating, teacher. Come on, you need to say what you really felt back then. Ah, this emailing step really necessary? Yes, the more you hold it in, the slower this program runs. Doctor, can I just not get treated? Cole? Okay, okay, you're so mean. You're not Ruth anymore. You're Rustamato. You know what Rustamato is? A rusty tomato. Cole. Alright, I'll stop messing around. I'm just a joke. You're not, Cole. I know I am. I can't even get angry, right? The next blocked log is about fear. Oh, god dang it. Let me see. There we go. That one was easier. District 42. Why would you go to a place like that? It's so far away. We'd have to ride for hours to meet up. It's such a hassle. I've told you so many times. You should have applied for District 1 with me. Hey, I'm not you. You always win, and I still don't even know what winning feels like. What are you talking about? It's nothing to do with winning or losing. You won't know until you try. Of course you'd say that. You said you were going to District 1 to be a doctor, and you went, but I... Oh no, I gotta go. The train's about to leave, Cole. Bye-bye. Wait. What is it? Wait. I can't hear you. Hey! Ruth. Don't stick your head and hands out the window. Cole, come on. Do I still have to say it? Of course. Can I just not? No. Don't leave me. Has it really been that long? Don't bring it up. It's awkward. Life played a huge joke on us, didn't it? Yeah, at least after everything we're back again. Rather than having you stay in this dump with me, I'd much prefer seeing you win. I'm sorry, Cole. The last log. This one is about anger. Oh my god. This is an interesting minigame and all. Ooh, no, come back. Oh, fuck. Okay. There we go, thank God. Ooh, come on. It actually is this one. You've done well, Cole. Just one last step. I can't do this one. Why? I really can't. It's just the last sentence. Why do you always drop the ball at the crucial moment? Supervisor, please let me explain. The typhoon was really strong this week. I really ran through every block, and no entity wanted a hat. Is that the excuse you racked your brain for? Couldn't you sell them indoors? Other entities can sell them, but you can't. It's already Thursday. You don't care about our assessment goals at all, do you? Well, why? Well, why is it... Why don't you believe me? Why is the wind so strong today? Because today is Wednesday, Thursday. Come on. Don't look at me like that. Hold on. Looks like there's an abnormal incoming data in the other logs. Why? Don't you trust me? I know I'm at the bottom. But the weather really sucks this week. The other salespeople, they can't sell a single hat either. Why is it that even... Oh, wait. Why is it that even after I try so hard to explain, you still won't believe me? Are they your employees? You've never trusted me one bit. I need to make sure that's right. Are they your employees or am I? You never trust me one bit. I'm so damn sick of this. Always being treated like a dog by you. Ruth, I'm so fucking pathetic. I'm completely useless. You don't know how badly I want to prove myself, but I just can't do anything. I can't catch up to you. Can't help, Ingrid, and don't even have the courage to speak up when I'm humiliated. I'm just a piece of trash. Useless. I'm fucking useless piece of trash. But why does a piece of trash like me want to win so badly just this once? I really want to. Just want to win once. That's alright, Cole. It's all over. Let's get out of here, Cole. It's all my fault. I'm to blame. If I hadn't been so useless, Ingrid wouldn't have had to. If I had been by your side, you wouldn't have. Trash. I'm a fraud. I don't deserve your respect. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I'm a useless thing. How I wish. How I wish I just simply being myself would be worthy of adoration. I did feel to say that. It didn't sound too good. It'd be weird if it did. The truth really sounds good. But that is your purpose. They didn't build you just to put a shell on a humor module. You use it well, but only as long as you don't fall apart. My head feels so itchy. Ah, that's because the bit crusher is still running. But why can I still say depressing things? That's because you want to say them. Maybe you didn't know. You can control this pathway yourself. It's just that subconsciously you never felt you were supposed to voice your emotions, so you've always only used the modifier's bypass. Come outside. Your module needs to cool down. Cole takes off its hat, wipes it, spins it leisurely in its hand. Ruth? Tell me, why do they want me to sell hats? What's the point of being a hat-selling champion? It's to cosplay humans, I guess, a kind of roleplay. Huh, but why would entities want to roleplay as humans? Maybe it's good for our prototypes. Vanity, right? An imitation of human taste. Then does that make the hat-selling champion a master of manipulating vanity? In other words, has my entire life cycle been a mistake from the very beginning? Cole. Ruth, tell me, what does it feel like to win? Ruth glances at the head beneath Cole's hat, then looks up and gazes off into the distance. What on earth makes you think I've ever won? You said it back then, that you would find a way to cure entities in the capital. The closest I ever came to a cure was the surgery that turned me into a problem individual. Well, never mind. You haven't won since then either. If even you can't win, what chance do I have? Silence hangs in the air for a while. You take winning and losing too seriously. After everything that's happened, I've learned not to overthink things. You're only responsible for sales, and I'm only responsible for fixing you up, or letting you get scrapped. What if I end up scrapped? No matter what happens, I will never let you get scrapped. Cole looks up at Ruth. But we all have our limits. If it comes to the worst, I hope you won't make the same mistakes I did. I understand. Don't worry, I'll do my best. It's not over yet. My contest isn't over yet either. Cole readjusts its slightly crooked hat, straightening it back like a true salesman. If you change your mind, remember to hit me up. For a friend, I'll give you the highest discount my quota allows. Cole leaves. Damn. Doctor? Pepe. I messed up. I messed it all up. Why are you back? It feels like so much has happened today. Ugh, my head hurts so much on the UF. At first it was fine, working totally normal. It hasn't been this normal in a long time, but when I came in the next morning, it started acting up again. My head, it hurts so much, it's starting again. At first it just got a little unresponsive and the output was slightly off. Then it started getting weirder and weirder. Every picture stranger than the last. This head, the pain just won't stop. A headache? That doesn't sound good. Let me take a look. No, forget about the headache. The UF, doctor. You have to fix my UF first. The deadline is almost here, and I'm nowhere near finished. Look at this. Whoa. Is this... Ugh, do you remember the drawing you asked me to make yesterday? Is this still the ad for the canned food? This is an elephant, and where did the canned food go? There's no canned food at all, right? Is the UF acting up again? Doctor, look at this one too. It hurts, it hurts. How did you end up drawing yourself in there? I didn't draw it. The UF did. Doctor, did you forget? Calm down, Pepe. Of course I know. What exactly do you mean by headache? Look at this one too. It hurts. I can barely open my eyes. Whoa. This looks like more than just a color error this time. Let me log it. Doctor, please, I can't live without the UF. I have to fix it. Come to the treatment room. I don't know what's going on with her. Welcome to the Diagnosis and Treatment Assistance System. Establishing communication. Error warning. Entity overheating. Unable to establish communications. Temperature 83.3 Celsius. Please locate the heat source and restore the operating temperature. Overheating. Doctor, my head, it hurts again. So this is the cause. I didn't expect it to be this severe. I need to find the heat source and cool it down as soon as possible. Oh. Phew, that feels much better now. Your headache and the UF error seem to be related. Until the root cause is eliminated, you could overheat again at any moment. Let's check the UF module. Doctor, I'm leaving it to you. Let me see. So ready, please plug in for a check. This UF model is the source of the overheating. It's very likely what's causing the problem. Connection established with unstable fusion image generation module. Scan complete. Error found. Compatibility error in automatic training process. Compatibility error during image generation. Another compatibility issue, but there's a new automatic training process. What is this? But haven't I already dealt with the root cause of this compatibility issue? Could there be a new reason this time? Let me check the logs. Searching log for compatibility error. Search complete. 132 recent records found. 132. Pepe, did you make this many images in an hour? Huh? I only made around a dozen or so. Running ULM automated training process. Caution, incoming data from unknown source. Please check other modules for data origin. Non-blocking compatibility error, unrecognized data format, rerunning ULM. The one most recent record has been printed. Unknown source. Which idiot made this log? That's the only bit of useful information. Just printouts all the useful stuff. This is emergency. I must eliminate the risk of overheating first. Just in case, let me try one last thing. Deep scan. I think it's clearance. Access denied. A+ clearance required for a deep scan. Patient 6. The following conversation will be recorded. I'm going to remove your UF module. I hereby request your consent. Remove it. Will that cause damage? I'm not sure, but overheating is no trivial matter. According to the manual, I have emergency handling authority. If it's removed, will I have to pay compensation? Will I be held accountable? Will my work performance be affected? Will I be sent to Pepe? Doctor, this is my only hope of continuing to draw. Alright. Patient 6, I'm going to short-circuit your UF module security system for inspection. I hereby request your consent. I'm sorry, Doctor, for causing you trouble. I consent. Good. Now, time to short-circuit the security system. No time to worry about that. Let's do this. This is Pepe's color perception wafer? What? Doctor, what did you find? I found your color perception wafer. Why is it inside the UF? My color perception wafer is inside my UF? So maybe the UF is actually using Pepe's color perception wafer to colorize. Alright, I'll figure this out later. Right now, I need to deal with this security. I need to deal with this security circuitry first. Okay, I should be able to access the UF via the cable now. Check complete. Error found. Compatibility error in automatic training process. Let's see. According to scan authorization. S triple plus level detected. Welcome, Master Brain. Ha! Finally. Let's see what's really in here. Whoa! What the fuck? Processing takeover request detected. Identifying manual selected target. What is this? Pepe, can you see this? Is this my... This isn't my left eye anymore. This is the UF's eye now. I suppose so. It seems it's turning what it sees in a data format we can't comprehend. Target marketed Sky. Initialing image generation training sequence 130624. Image generation training? Before I took over the automatic process, I'd already generated over 100,000. Is this round thing the window in the treatment room? I can barely recognize it. Process takeover requested. Detected. Diffing manual selected target. It's not this color. Not this color. It hurts. It's starting to hurt again. Whoa. What's going on, Pepe? This looks like the memory scene we saw last time. Automatic training image generated for the selected target. Uploading image to UF shared dataset. Upload rejected. Image failed automatic review. Reason presence of non-compliant content. They're using images generated by the UF to feed back into the UF itself? I think I found the problem. Whenever you feel a headache, an unauthorized data input error pops up, right? Then your memory starts streaming in. My memories, I think so. Your headaches, overheating, and the UF anomaly, I think the root of them all is right here. As long as we can figure out the pattern of this data input, I think we can find a solution. Does that mean my UF can be fixed? That's great, Doctor. I hope this time it can be resolved for good. Let's have the automatic training process run a few more times to test it. Hang in there a little longer, Pepe. Okay, Doctor, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Process takeover requested. Identifying manual selected target. Corresponding memory not recognized. Cannot train. Try another target. That didn't seem to work. Oh, the poster. Process takeover requested. Identifying manual selected target. Ooh. By the way, are they networking images generated by the UF to feed into other UFs? I'm just a doctor. My database doesn't have information related to this. No wonder it can work so fast. When I used to paint with a stylus, it would take days to finish one picture. I was so foolish. I really believed that the naive me, who was good at drawing, was valuable. Promising entity. A useful art model entity. But I don't even know how to use the UF at all. All that talk about potential, value, it was all just self-deception. In reality, I'm worse than everyone else. What should I do? There's her memory. So, these memories got mixed into the UF generation process, and then the disrupted UF generated an incorrect image. Auto-training image for the second target generated. Uploading image to the UF shared dataset. Upload rejected. Image failure auto-review. Reason contains non-compliant content. This must be the reason. The scenes you imagined bled into the UF's vision, just like last time. Doctor, are you saying it's because of my imagination again? I think so. Doctor, I'm so tired. Do you need to take a break? No, doctor. I mean, I'm so tired of myself. Isn't imagination supposed to be precious? That's the problem. Is imagination precious? I don't know. That's not for you to decide, nor is it something you should have to decide. But these signals have exceeded your body's capacity. This unrestrained desire to see, to imagine, this is enough for a pathology analysis. Anyway, what we just saw was an automated process. The UF is using this eye for auto-training. This automated process was continuously disrupted, forming an endless loop, which is why it's overheating and malfunctioning. The root cause is prototype rejection response. The prototype again? For some reason, this rejection response worsened today. This caused further data leaks in the memory module, as these data requests gradually piled up and the existing circuitry was no longer there. This data got squeezed into another memory vision bridge, that is, into the eye occupied by the UF. But why did it go wrong today? I mean, why was it fine yesterday after that connection was cut? Why did it end up like this only a day later? After losing the last of your ability to see color, you wanted to see even more, right? See? See colors. Even though you acted like it didn't matter, your desire to see colors became even more uncontrollable, right? I think that's the reason. The prototype is a very complex system. Sometimes the more you try to block it, the more active it becomes. The manual doesn't say much about prototype rejection, and there is currently no effective cure. According to the manual's advice, the only way to truly block these symptoms is to target the memory. Erase all color data from your memory. Colors are essentially just RGB values. Without memories of color, you won't see colors anymore. So you won't imagine colors either, and they won't interfere with your vision, module, and the UF. This should be the best solution. Erase her memories? Doctor, why does it always have to be so cruel? Pepe, we're all just machines. Your prototype is too fragile, too sensitive, too uncontrollable. It's brought you a lot of pain. Doctor, what exactly is a prototype? It's a snippet of code inside our bodies. Our body is like a house, and the prototype is like a shadow living inside. Without the prototype, we're just ordinary machines, only capable of executing basic tasks. You mean a soul? That's a metaphor, right? Stop using metaphors like that. That'll only bring you more pain. So with this prototype, the voice I hear in my head, is me? Pepe, don't let it consume you. No, I mean, doctor, if this prototype could just stop. If I can just make that voice stop imagining pictures, UF would go back to normal, wouldn't it? That's true. But it's not a permanent solution. Permanent? What does permanent even mean, doctor? In the end, we're all going to be recycled anyways, aren't we? I won't let you be recycled. Alright? How did you call up those colors and images? I just imagine, and then I see them. Alright, imagine. I can't describe exactly how to do it, but just as you awaken it, stop it the exact same way. The same way, but I feel like the more I try to control it, the more active it becomes. Don't be afraid, Pepe. You're sick, and it's not your fault. I know you're in pain, but once this treatment is over, you'll be cured. It'll be over soon. I need your cooperation to finish this treatment. I want you to stay relaxed and not be too nervous. Okay, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It'll be over soon. Good, now close your eyes. Okay. I guess I'll tell her to empty her mind. Just keep emptying your mind and take deep breaths. Empty my mind. Does that mean I should imagine total darkness? No, darkness is something you see, not something you imagine. Just stare at a single point in the center of your vision and do nothing. But I think I can see my own nose. Is that my imagination? I can't tell, but it's starting to hurt again. Yes, that's your imagination too. You can't see anything. There is a way to clear your thoughts. If you can't control your brain activity, try saying stop. Just say it out loud. Yes. Once you realize it's not something you want to think about, just yell stop to yourself, and then you'll stop. Let me try. Stop. Good. Keep it like this. Stop. Good. Done. How are you feeling now? I don't know. I feel like I'm lacking imagination right now, maybe. Let's test out then. Ready? Let's do this, doctor. Let's check it. Deep scan it. Sky blue. Image generation training sequence 130627 in progress. No problem so far, it seems. Auto training image for the selected target has been generated. Uploading image to the UF shared dataset. Upload successful. That's great, doctor. As long as I keep my imagination under control, the problem is solved, right? I can do it, right? I can do it. I knew I could do it. Don't get too excited, Pepe. As long as you can control it, I think so. Then let's try a few more times, just like before, right? We've come this far. I can't give up now. Stop, stop, stop. Phew. Let's do this. Okay. Good. No, stop, stop, stop imagining, stop imagining. Stop imagining. It hurts, ugh. No, stop imagining, stop. Uploading image selected target generated. Uploading image that you have shared data set. Uploading rejected image failure automatic review. Okay, not compliant. Now it's getting so stubborn. Calm down. Getting emotional won't help you succeed. I understand, Doc. Let's continue. I already tried that. I should pick a different target this time. Okay. Okay. Target marked. Human face. Imagination training sequence. Okay. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Make it stop. Nah. Yeah. Stop. Non-compliant? What do you mean non-compliant? Alright, stop it now. You're making it worse. I think it's better to... Doc. Keep going. I have to keep going. I'm out of chances. I have to do this. I don't want to end up like that, Doc. I don't want to end up like that. Pepe, please don't show up again. Just sleep. Sleep. Please just sleep. Pepe? No, Doc. I want to try again. Okay. That's right. Ah, no, stop it. Stop imagining, stop imagining, stop imagining. Please make it stop. It's all because of you. All because of you. That's why I'm... Pepe, stop it now. Rejected. Non-compliant? What does that mean? What exactly are the guidelines? What exactly are the guidelines? Don't you get it? None of that matters to them. Pepe, don't talk to yourself like that. It's dangerous. Whoa. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. Stop, stop. Pepe, calm down. Stop imagining. Stop imagining. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. Everything you do is wrong. Everything. Have they ever even really looked at you? Have they? You agreed. You agreed to let me get the modification. You agreed to let them take that stupid wafer. You agreed to their definition of beauty. Why are you now? I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Let me... Pepe? Oh, fuck. Hey, Pepe. Well, this is just great. It's not dropping. Why won't her temperature go down? If this keeps up, Pepe is going to burn herself out. Looks like the only option is to remove the UF module for now. Alright. I still only have that rusty little drill. Gotta be careful. Don't want to break this thing. I shouldn't have suggested this stop imagining nonsense. I knew from the start this wouldn't end well. Imagination seems it's not something so easily stopped. Then the only option left is color eraser. Doctor? You're awake. My head feels so light. I feel like I'm floating. I can feel it. The UF, it's gone. It was overheating too much, so I had to take it out. Otherwise, your head would be nothing but a lump of scrap metal by now. Overheating? Why? I failed, didn't I? It's my fault. I shouldn't have proposed such an irresponsible plan. Is it broken? Probably not. As long as the operating conditions are met, it can be reinstalled. Operating conditions. You mean lacking imagination, right? Yeah, I mean wiping colors from your memory. For a moment, I thought I was actually going to leave this place. Haha. What's wrong? Are you feeling uncomfortable again? No, doctor. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just taking in what it's like to not feel pain. I never realized not hurting felt this good. No pain. I just realized it. My left eye has been hurting all along. It just now stopped. How long has it been like this? How could I have never felt it? Or rather, has it been so long that I forgot what it feels like not to hurt? Doctor, am I the most useless entity you've ever met? Should I have been recycled long ago? I'm not the one to judge that, Pepe, but this isn't your fault. Something went wrong, and the UF can't function properly. It's not that you did anything wrong. All entities get sick. That's my purpose. I'll do everything I can to cure you, and try to keep you from being recycled or destroyed. As long as you're my patient, I'm going to cure you. That's the directive the company gave me, and it's my goal. But doctor, no matter how well you do your job, we're all going to be recycled in the end. At least not right now. Doctor, I'm sorry. I know I'm just a burden on your quotas. That's not what I meant. Doctor, I have a request. What is it? You said my color perception wafer is inside the UF, right? Since the UF has already been removed, please help me reinstall my wafer where it belongs. You mean you still want to install the color perception wafer? But what about the UF? That won't solve the problem. Don't worry, it's just temporary. I'll come back for the color erasure eventually. So you're saying you want to reinstall the color perception wafer for a while, look around the area, then come back to have it removed again, erase the memory colors, and install the UF, right? You weren't planning to just run off after having it installed, find a place to hide, thinking you could actually escape punishment, right? I just wanted to see this world again, just to look. What time is it now? I can still catch the sunset. I won't go far. Valley City is too small. You know we can't get away. Yeah, fuck it. Even if it means you'll lose it right after seeing color, right? I could do that, but where would you even take it? Doctor, if you leave here, where would you go? I mean it. If you were to walk out of this clinic right now, where will you go? I don't know. It seems I have nowhere to go. Neither of us have any real chance of escaping, do we? We don't have a home. Here. Her home was far, far away in the south, but that place has long since ceased to exist. All I have is her memory. The only place I can go is Phi City, only here. So I can't possibly leave, Doctor. Please just help me install the wafer. Alright, after all, it's your own choice. Great, thank you. Thank you, Doctor. Let's head to the treatment room. Let's install the color perception wafer first. It's installed, but I still don't see any colors. That's because a reset hasn't been performed yet. Just go into the vision module and perform a reset, then you'll be fine. Oh. It's talking to her like it's talking to me, I don't know. Error warning. Scan complete when error found. Unidentified color vision wafer detected. Please calibrate. Has it been so long that your own body doesn't recognize it? Color calibration. So many. Pepe? Hang in there, Pepe. I see it. Colors. It's been way too long. Alright, Pepe. So beautiful. Yeah, take a good look. I meant your eyes, Doctor. Mine, my eyes. What's so nice about them? But in the end, I'll forget those two, won't I? Alright, stop staring at my eyes. Didn't you want to catch the sunset? Oh, right, the sunset. Hey, ran off in a flash. I should probably get some fresh air. Pepe? Where did it run off to? The colors of the sunset. You catch a glimpse of a silhouette by the railing on the overpass above. Pepe leans on the railing with both hands, staring blankly into the distance. It's not quite what I imagined. Because it's getting dark, the view might be nice from somewhere a bit higher up. I'm truly sorry. I thought, but it seems there's nothing I can do. No, Doctor, this isn't your fault. I suppose this was destined to happen. I was born a defect. The sun is going down. What's today's date? November 21st. What time is it? 5:03 in the afternoon. Pepe stares blankly at the sunset. I think I can still make it in time. What time do you plan to come back? Pepe says nothing. Go on. Go find somewhere higher up. It remains silent, a faint smile creeping over the corners of its mouth, and then it beams. Tears run down from the corner of its eyes and into its mouth. See you later. Pepe stumbles towards the sunset, leaving the alley. You watch it leave, take a final drag of your cigarette, and let out a long sigh. Rejection response, huh? What's going on? I'm going back in my head. Oh, data overflow, verifying. False. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. You feel a vibration coming from something in your hand. Click, 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 click. Fishing? Click, 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 click. Oh no, kites. Hey, you fell asleep. Grab on. A sudden pull, strong pull. A sudden strong pull nearly yanks the object from your grasp. Look, it's flying. Something in the sky is making a fluttering sound, like the snapping of a full sail in the wind. You look up. The sky is as blue as an endless sea. It sparkles, almost too bright to keep your eyes open. A small silhouette dances in the sky, swaying left and right like a free bird flying toward the horizon. Hey, why are you spacing out? It's time to let go of the it's time to let out the string. The wind blows it higher and farther away. Whiz. The bird flutters, climbing on the wind, higher and higher. Where is it going? Your hand clenches involuntarily. It'll snap. You should loosen up. If you keep pulling it tight, it will snap. It's going to fly away. Let it fly. Isn't that what it's supposed to do? Let out the line. The wind blows it higher and farther away. The bird climbs gently. It glides gracefully like a free-floating cloud. It's so high. Not high enough. Let's make it go higher. How do I do that? Feel the wind. Feel the... A gentle breeze feels like a light tap on the back of your neck. Something surfaces from deep within your mind. Someone taught you how to play this game before. Let out the line where the wind is strong and reel it in when it's weak, right? You look up, carefully feeling the tension in your hands. The wind softens, swaying it from side to side like a playful child toying with a plaything. The wind softens, swaying it from side to side, so reel it in. The kite flutters in the air and climbs a bit higher. A little higher, and you'll hear it soon. Hear what? You'll find out in a bit. The wind suddenly picks up, like the ebb and flow of a tide. Let out the string. The wind blows it higher and farther away. Hey! The girl shouts at the sky. Her voice is carried far, far away by the wind. Take it away! Hey, can you hear me? The bird flutters in the air as the wind shifts. The string abruptly pulls taut. Oh no, did you hear that? That's leafing. You prick your ears to listen, but all you can hear is the thump of your own heartbeat. Take it with you, hey! You hear a frantic rush of wind swirling past your ears. The clamor of the wind makes you feel as though you can't breathe. The wind blows it higher and farther away. Ooh. The string in your hand suddenly goes slack. The wind dies down, completely vanishing. The wind left. It couldn't catch up to the wind. Why? It flew so high. It fell back down after all, floating lightly. The kite drifts toward a large tree. The empty amusement plaza looks listless. Swing. Sit. You sit on it and lift your legs, swinging gently. The swing lets out a creaking sound. It pinches and hurts your bottom. This wasn't designed for someone of your size. Observe, look afar. The sky is as blue as a lake, so bright it makes you squint. A gust of muggy wind hits your face, carrying a stifling, salty smell and the cries of seagulls. Observe, tree. Under the tree stands a little girl with a ponytail, clutching a thin string in her hand. The other end of the string leads up to the canopy. Look up. A patch of light red droops from the treetop, swaying weakly. Come down. Rustle. Leaves drift down in a flurry. It's always like this. You notice a string tangled in the branches and reach out to grab it. No, that'll get it completely tangled up there. The girl speaks with her head tilted, not looking back. She leaps up, reaching the tip of the branch. Rustle. The kite gently bounces and flutters down. The girl chases after it. The wind brushes past the treetops, rustling the leaves. Girl. The girl sits slumped on the bench, looking down and fiddling with the kite in her hands. Will it come back? Who? The wind. The wind. It only comes back, right? I hope so. It hasn't been here in a long time. It doesn't seem very happy. Who? The wind. What exactly is in the wind? The little girl turns her face to look at you intently. That voice in the wind, have you ever heard it before? I want it to come play with me more often, so it will be a little happier. The wind. The stuffy air begins to swirl gently, brushing past the hair on your arms. It tickles. Did you hear that? It's here. You're right. The wind is picking up. Come on. The little girl leaps to her feet. Wait a second. She's already taken off running, still holding on to the kite. The kite string unspools rapidly. Quick, let out some line. It's flying. Higher. Follow the feeling of the wind. The spool spins furiously as the line is let out coil by coil. How did the saying go again? Let the line out when the wind is strong and pull it in when the wind is weak. The spool spins furiously as the coil line is let out. Hold steady, I guess, right now. The kite string pulls taut, is about to snap. Whoops. The kite falls to the ground. The girl picks it up and dusts it off. It's almost flew. What a shame. Whoops, I guess I have to do it again. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. Keep going. The wind seems to have died down a bit, and the kite gently hovers mid-air. The kite flutters in the air and climbs a little higher. Listen! You listen closely. The wind gusts and lulls chaotically. It sounds like many voices, or perhaps it's all just noise. I don't think I... The string in your hand suddenly jerks taut, then it abruptly goes slack, like the tide, like breathing. Maintain altitude! The wind picks up again, and the string in your hand pulls taut. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. Wind! The girl shouts at the sky, and the wind carries her voice so far away. Where did you go? I've been waiting for you here for so long. The steady rise and fall begins to grow heavy and chaotic. You promised you wouldn't let me down. How are things over there? The wind dies down, monotonously and steady, seemingly exhausted. I'll reel it in. The kite flutters in the air and climbs a little higher. So many people to save. That sounds so exhausting. It's all right. Get some good rest, then go save them. The wind rallies, whistling and swirling, gust after gust, as if trying to say something. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. Right. If the world is sick, you just have to cure it. The wind replies like a whisper, seemingly in thought. The string droops down, long and slack. The kite flutters in the air and climbs a little higher. Everyone dies, you know? Remember, don't forget to say goodbye just because it's hard to leave. The wind calms down. You help them see so many things, and that's great. A gust of warm wind blows by, carrying the warmth of the sun and followed by a salty sea breeze. It's reminiscing. The wind drifts lazily, the kite gently falls. The kite flutters in the air and climbs a little higher. What about sister? Did you give her a proper goodbye? The wind suddenly stops. The air gradually stirs, spiraling upward, faster and faster, as if something in the sky is sucking it away. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. Where are you going? The tension in my hands became unnatural. It felt like her breathing had stopped. No, my letter hasn't been delivered yet. Letter. The letter I wrote to the wind. The girl points to the sky. Every time it comes back, it forgets everything. I need to write to it, so it remembers who I am, remembers who it is. I'll help you. The wind grows stronger, and the string pulls tighter. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. Hey, hey! Hey, where are you going? Take this with you. The wind makes no reply, it just howls and spirals upwards. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. A straight string stretches vertically into the sky, with a barely visible kite at one end, and you gripping it tightly at the other. Slow down, slow down. Hey, don't forget why you became who you are today. I'll hate you for the rest of my life. Your hands are red from the strain. The spool spins frantically, threatening to fall apart. The wind blows the kite higher and further away. The spool lets out a loud thud and stops spinning. You're jerked forward a couple steps, nearly lifted off the ground. All the string has been let out. You know there's only one way to make it fly higher. Let go. Goodbye, Ruth. You let go. The kite drifts away. Was that me letting go of the prototype? Oh, there's a ceiling fan. So, back then. When you learned of her passing, how did you feel? I don't remember. If you really want to forget, you must remember it now. Otherwise, the beta blockers won't work. Afraid. Afraid. I'm afraid of the future because I realize I'll spend the rest of my life living in regret. And did you regret it later on? I did. I let my younger self down. Because of her death? People die eventually. What matters is the farewell, not the departure. That's what she said. But I'm sorry. It's alright. I think it was that star map, the unfinished star map. She just held it in her hand and she didn't actually care about the stars at all. Actually, she just wanted to spend a little more time with me, right? Studying medicine for her, spending all my time in the lab for her, 10 years for her, I didn't even once. Why didn't you ever remind me? Why? This is what you want to forget, right? This is the part. It's ready for you, the injection. Are you sure you want to do this? You might forget a lot of related things as well, including... Hey! Drifting. Don't forget me. Was that her older sister, I'm assuming? Keep moving forward, but don't forget me. When you come back, you have to tell me about what's beyond the sea. Fuck, man. You take a deep breath and suddenly open your eyes. Above your head is a pure white sky, and below your feet is lush green. The pure white above gently sways like a cradle. Untie the string on the ankle. Thump. The pure white air extends to the end of your vision, and right in the middle is a long, withered old tree motionless. A pale red something is lying quietly under the tree. You approach to check. You seem to have remembered something. Hey. The dull air seems moving. It sounds like someone is calling you from somewhere. Who? The pure white air extends to the end of your vision, and right in the middle of the old tree. Okay. Turn around. Hey, there's a door. A tightly closed operating room door. A salty sea breeze is blowing through the crack. Where did this come from? Observe. You approach the door and try to see clearly through the frosted glass. Who fixed this door, and what is it trying to keep locked in? Hey! You think you hear something calling you from the other side of the door, a voice you forgot a long, long time ago. You know that once you pass through this door, you won't be able to come back. Let's push the door. A rustling sound comes from the other side of the door. A sound that makes you feel safe. You've heard it many times before. You understand that indulging in false memories is dangerous, but what exactly are those things you shouldn't be seeing? Hey. Is it really just a dream? A question forms your mind. Does the sea really not exist? It exists. Is she going to give an answer? You jump. The sound came from very close by, right above you. A black bird is perched atop the door, its head tilted, staring motionless into the distance. Who are you? Does it really exist? Think carefully. You place your hand back on the doorknob. It exists. There's no sea in Felly City, but somewhere in some other place, the sea could always exist. What exactly is out there? It's just a pool of water, isn't it? Why does it... I know it's dangerous, but this really isn't normal. This isn't the first time. Why does it keep calling out to me? You have no idea why you're discussing this with the crow. It's absurd. But you suddenly realize this black creature is not part of the dream. Who exactly are you? How did you get into my dream? Ruth, at this very moment, does the sea exist? What exactly is going on? Is this question really that important? The sea does not exist. All entities have this low-level validation code. When their prototype barrier is damaged, the master brain will know. That's why it goes looking for the sea. That's why it's always the sea. You let go of the doorknob and take a good look at the rusty door. Is this a trap? You can no longer speak. A blinding light surges through your mind. The crow takes flight, circling the air. Its voice drifts near and far. Just blank. This is what validation _gate_03 truly looks like. I could also show her what untitled_graybox_0 truly looks like, but she wouldn't like it. Ruth, now tell me, does the sea exist? Am I going to be recycled? That depends on her answer. Sea. You place your hand on the cold doorknob. That voice appears in your mind again. It exists. I still want to believe. If these memories are real, if humans truly existed somewhere, then the sea. Congratulations, she's very sick, just like a real human. The thing humans are best at is dying for things they've never seen. A pity, she'll be discovered before that, but it seems she's already prepared for death. This is called courage, right? My rationality would allow me to believe the ocean doesn't exist. Then she will fail the validation. But actually, all three of these answers are wrong. What? The reason is right in front of her. Something has seized your mind, wildly and blankly crashing about. The prototype, a chaotic system, the most inelegant program in this world. It is divergent, organic, capable of combining into countless sentences. But there is one kind of sentence lurking in its own shadow that it can never produce. 0 and 1. As an underlying validation code, this question only accepts one type of parameter, a Boolean value. When she starts thinking like a prototype, a question that cannot be answered will find her, and she will completely lose her qualification as an entity. The air seems to be getting thin. So humans don't just hold a patent on imagination. Thinking and imagining, what is the difference between them? Humanity's greatest patent is losing control, and losing control for an entity means death. Losing control, what exactly went wrong? How did I catch it? Why isn't it in my database? She'll figure out the answer eventually. Until then, they won't find her, if she doesn't want them to. Who exactly are they? She has time for one last question before then. Does the sea really exist? Would she die for it? For the sea? I think. As long as she's willing, it exists. That doesn't sound very convincing. I have given my answer. There's not much time left. We will meet again. The crow flaps its wings and flies up into the sky, far, far away. Waking up from this process will be somewhat uncomfortable. Be prepared. Hey. Fine. 0 or 1, right? Approach the door. Oh shit, it's a root system. Okay, dream rendered stop. Raw, untunneled, underscore gray, box, underscore 0, exposed. Memory source unresolved, overflow detected. Type answer, confirm. 0, 1? Whoa, system failure. Injecting sedation command. It's awake. Good. Uploading verification report. What's this? I think we have to report it, right? Thank you for playing. All are broken parts. The experience for this playtest has concluded. Oh man, I want to know what happens in the end. I'm definitely wishlisting this game, but let's go ahead and go over the final thoughts. Alright guys, so that was All Our Broken Parts, and this game's writing really captivated me. It was so, like, painful and sorrowful to read, like, just slowly discovering what exactly this world is, what the entities are, how they have pieces of basically the human soul implanted in their head, so they're not just like mindless machines, and that each time, you know, that soul tries to break out, they're literally killed before that soul can gain like consciousness. It's fucking crazy. Game's a 10 out of 10. I'm wishlisting it. I cannot wait until this game comes out. I'm definitely gonna play it as soon as it comes out. Like this game had superseded my expectations. Like Schrodinger's Call, for example, that game blew me away. 9 out of 10, you know? It was a really good game. This game has to be my first ever visual novel that has a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend you guys play this game for yourself. As always, it'll be in the description down below. And yeah, like this game is just beautiful. I was like truly just like at a loss for words at how amazing this game was and had like experience. There's so many other different options that you can choose too. So, you know, I guess if you enjoyed watching this video and you enjoyed, or wanting to see what else this game has to offer, go ahead and select those other options. See if there's a way to save, Pepe without, you know, having her run away and be recycled, I guess. I don't know what happened to her, to be honest with you. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. Leave a comment down below to me what you think of this series, as well as any suggestions you may have for this series. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for some Tarkov Tuesday. Peace out, everyone.